Not really. But the thing is that we might get Isaiah 58:1. The thing is, right, you so-called Negro, right? Your lineage comes from the tribe of Judah. Okay? You know that you seen that Black Panther movie?
Yeah.
They try to say that we're African and stuff like that. We're not African. Yeah, just because you're black don't mean anything, you know? Well, the thing is that we're the chosen people. So for us, our people, we have to, if we're the chosen people, we have to hold ourselves to a certain standard. You know what I'm saying? Right. Now, when you said African Americans, right? Not just those. All Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay. Because it's just different. It's just different. Well, that's why we say Israelites. Jacob got his name changed to Israel, and we all come. This is basically Jacob is basically our grandfather, and he had sons. You know what I'm saying? So we all brothers. So this is a brotherhood. And the thing is, right, that for our people, we had our own nation, we were kings and so on and so forth, right? And, you know, when you read the Bible, that's our history, you know? The one who the world enemy calls Jesus he was a black man, the tribe of Judah, same as the tribe of Judah. So, the thing is that when our people was in our own land, we had our own way of doing things. You know what I'm saying? We had our own language. We had our own way with dealing with each other. We wasn't no taxes and all that stuff. You get paid every day, not every week or every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? So we had our own law, statutes, and commandments that the Most High gave us, and we wanted to do our own thing. You got that?
I got no. So if it's not.
That's why I'm telling you, those people, no, you got divisions, they speak different things, okay? Because the scriptures talk about the Lord only wants his elect, the ones that are doing what he told them to do.
Following the basis of God.
Yeah, that believe, that has the spirit and the truth. That's also John 4:22.
Can I say this? We all teach that we Israelites.
Right.
That's the one thing everybody's teaching, but it's not the whole truth. You know, you got some groups saying that all Israelites believe like you and me. That's not the case. You got some groups that believe the Comforter is the Holy Ghost, which that's not according to the scriptures. You know, you got people who will take the Bible and make it their own doctrine,
And then
to fit what they want to fit. Hypocrites, right?
Yeah, so what? This is the church. Church means to call out.
But y'all got no way to go.
Well, here goes the thing, right? Are you single? You are? Well, you can give me your number, and I'll teach you. That's how a woman is supposed to learn.
That's true.
That's right.
Yeah. Lesson was 1 Corinthians 14.
Yeah.
And we're not using the Bible to fit our own kind of doctrine, so to speak. We're reading according to the scriptures.
And this is the best way how you going to get a real man anyway. A man that's going to teach that's your son, right? You know, you're going to teach your son, you know how to be a man. This is about being a man, because our people lost their way. You know? You don't have to okay. Well, we can step off to the side and the other brothers.
Yeah. We'll do that thing. Yep. We'll go to 1 Corinthians. Let's see. Oh, go ahead.
Bring that out.
Yeah, bring that out. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Salah. This is Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew my people their transgressions in the house of Jacob and their sins.
Now we called that scripture on several occasions, notices, but that's what we out here doing, right? Can you repeat that?
All right. This is Isaiah 58:1. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew my people their transgressions in the house of Jacob.
That shit right there that just walked by, man. What the hell is that, man? You speak this whole hell. That's what we out here doing. That's what we shooting out people their transgressions, man. You know, everything they doing. That's, you know, people always ask what the hell we out here doing. Well, that's what we out here doing, man. You know, that's exactly what we out here doing, man. Because we telling you fucking niggas that you wicked, you going off, man.
That's right.
And if you don't get right, you gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, man.
That's right.
You know, I mean, people, you know, niggas think that this is a game, man. People they think that this is some type of club, man. It's a joke, you know. But then when they come up in here, you know, they realize it ain't no joke. And shit start getting real. That's when they want to fall the hell out, man.
That's right.
You know, can't make the fucking pass, not the fucking pass. It's like, you know, guys, you know, you make, you know, you just do all types of stuff, man. Yeah. You know, it's, you know, like I said, it's not a game, man. You know, the wind. You about to say something?
No, I was gonna say.
What happened yesterday? The storm happened yesterday, and they knocked out a lot of people's power, man. You know, so you know, people think it's a joke. You know, you get a little, you come in the truth, you get a little something. You know, you don't understand that the Lord, that the reason you got what you got, you get a little job here and there. You don't understand that reason that you got that job was because the Lord gave it to you, man.
That's right.
You know.
Hey, I do the official open up too, though.
Oh yeah. Also, Shalom, we give all praises to Yahweh by Shah. So like we the Hebrew Israelites, we come week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of our people. I mean, so like to prophesy the downfall of Babylon.
Yeah, our people too.
Our people too, yeah.
Prophesizing they going down. That's right.
Yeah. That's it. All praises. Yeah. Double honor to the apostle of Great Millstone. Also, we're here to wake up the elect of our people, which are Judah, the 12 tribes of Israel, which is Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, Issachar, which turned out to be the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And by Hashem, we call her Badas, you know? Yeah, and really prophesy the downfall of Esau. A lot of people going to die too, but it starts, but the scripture says judgment begins at the house of Israel, of God's people, you know? Oh yeah, guys. Read them scriptures.
The brother called for Romans 11:7. What then Israel hath not attained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded. That's the scripture the brother had called.
Break it down, break it down.
I'm gonna bring it out again. This is Romans 11:7. What then Israel had attained that which he seeketh for. I mean, you know, what had Israel have attained that he seeketh for. We already had everything. We was on top of everything. We had knowledge of this truth, but we lost it, and we trying to attain that back. You know. Continuing on, even also far as us not knowing who we are, we knew we were Israelites. We trying to find out who we are, you know. So the so-called white man tell us that we are Negroes, African Americans, Puerto Ricans, and we Israelites, you know. But continuing on, but the election had obtained, and the rest were blinded. And that election, that's going to the Israelites that were awakening, and that's the elect, you know.
That's pretty much what we out here doing, you know.
I mean, you know. And ultimately, what we're trying to do, we're trying to wake up the elect so we can get up out of here.
That's right.
You know, we're going to be going through some trouble while we do that. So we're going to be hated for teaching, for preaching the truth, man. You know, for speaking up against Esau, for speaking up against homosexuality, for doing righteously, basically.
And also, we hated for telling Israel that the Lord's name is not God and Jesus. His name is Yahweh. We hated for the Lord's name's sake. You know, that's another reason why we hate it. We're bringing that out. But I'm gonna bring the scripture out. The brother called Amos 5:10. They hate him that be rebuked in the gate, and they abhor him. This is Amos 5:10. They hate him that rebuke in the gate.
Yeah, they hate him that rebuke in the gate, man. That's what we out here doing. We're rebuking in the gate, man. We're rebuking these fucking coon-ass niggas. You know? We ain't rebuking correction. So we ain't rebuking so-called white people because they go into slavery anyway, man.
That's right.
It ain't no, hey, man. We don't rebuke Edomites, man. We tell Edomites that they going into slavery. Man.
That's right.
So-called white people for doing everything that y'all did to the 12 tribes of Israel, man. You know, walk up out here all proud, man. But you niggas ought to be fucking ashamed of your goddamn selves, man.
That's right. I mean, you know.
That was it.
No, it's a little bit more.
Oh, you was about to say something?
No, it's a little bit more.
So we're gonna be hated, man, for rebuking in the gate, man. You know? Alright, fucking niggas looking at us like we crazy, man. Well, we look at them like they crazy, man. Because we woke up. You know?
Do we how about send y'all shot?
Gone. That's right. The blunts in their mouth. Yeah, fucking.
They even look crazy themselves. They're cigarettes.
Alright, but I'm gonna slap. You making a push up? And it's a lot. Making a push?
No.
Oh, alright. And they abhorred him that speak about righteousness.
Yeah, they abhorred him that speak about rightly, man. That was it.
Yeah, come on.
Go ahead. I'm just backing that up.
It's Matthew 22:9. Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find beer to the marriage.
Repeat that out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ye therefore into the highways, and as many as ye shall find beer to the marriage.
That's rebuking in the gate. That's what Amos 5:10 was talking about. That rebuking in the gate. That's what we doing, man. So what Matthew 22:9 said, that's exactly what we being hated for, man. We going into the highways and bid to the marriage. The marriage is the elect. And that's what we out here doing. You know, we're bid to the marriage, man. We're reaching out to the elect. Because you know you're gonna have the elect among these coon niggas, man. You know?
Yeah. It's Proverbs 1:22. How long ye simple ones will love simplicity?
That was 122.
Yeah, come on.
Can you repeat that?
This is Proverbs 1:22. How long ye simple ones will ye love
Are you
simplicity?
Christian?
No.
What do you follow? What's your
Judaism.
faith? Huh?
Judaism.
Oh, so you believe you're a Jew?
Yeah.
Oh,
What tribe are you from?
Nationality, man.
I don't know. Yeah, sure.
Okay, good. What's your nationality?
What you said?
What's his nationality?
Caucasian.
What? Caucasian.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what Caucasian mean?
I don't know. I don't get really into that stuff. I don't know.
Okay, so
I think we're all people, man.
Okay, so where did the word Jew come from, man?
I have no idea.
But you follow Judaism.
man.
That's just my religion. I mean, I'm not very religious.
I don't know, man. You know what? You're not really even a fake Jew. You just adopted into Judaism.
Because somebody taught you that, or did you learn that on your own?
No, I mean, like, my whole family's Jewish. I mean, I don't know.
Like,
Again, I think we're all people, so I don't really pay attention to, like, the division between nationality,
Jewish
religion.
people don't believe that. They believe they their own.
yeah.
Well, what if we give you a scripture out of the Bible?
What do you say?
What if we show you a scripture out of the Bible about Judaism?
Well, I think the Bible's kind of fake, to be honest.
The Torah.
What?
You believe in the Torah, then?
No, I believe that.
Oh, come on, man.
I believe that
the Torah fake.
I believe that religious was put in place so there's guidelines to humanity and society. We all treat each other with respect and dignity. But everything.
So how are you claiming Judaism if you don't?
Because that's my
Judaism?
community. That's I have Jewish traditions.
Okay, you have
follow.
Jewish traditions.
Yes.
So do you
But
believe
I don't really believe in God necessarily.
Do you believe? Hold on. Do you believe? So you believe that the Jewish community is fake?
No, it's not fake. But I'm just saying, like, we're all people, so there's no need to, like, be.
Hey, let me, whether
divided.
you believe the Bible is the truth or not, the Bible says that Jim people got paid for what they did to our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Y'all stole this land.
Yeah, I still like Amy.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Hey, so you gotta pay for that. You gotta pay for that.
Okay, well, I mean, I personally didn't do anything. Why not?
Well, you did do it, but you walking down the street with the philosophies that your people that created towards our people, even to the fact that you think that we're all people. You know, you still a part of the problem, whether you realize it or not.
Do you think you guys are part of the solution?
We are the solution. We are the solution.
Let's
well, hey, best of luck, man. I gotta
go.
go.
That ain't the solution right there, though. Oh, that is not the solution right there. Come on. You got it wrong. Well, he's a confused so-called Jew, man. He not even a fake Jew. Yeah. That dude is just whatever the hell he is, man. Let me get a scripture real quick. This is Romans 3:1. What advantage then have the Jew? Or what profit is there of circumcision? Much every way, chiefly because that unto them were committed the oracles of Yahweh. So the real Jews have the oracles of Yahweh. And it goes on to say, what if they don't believe? Okay? They don't believe. That's how we know they're not the real Jews. They don't believe in Yahweh Shah, man.
And he clearly stated he don't believe. He just saying he a Jew because that's what his parents told him to do. And he claimed being a Jew when it's beneficial to him.
And they call us dumb niggas. Did you see that dumbass Edomite?
I was a dumb nigga.
That's a nigga, right? It's a lie.
You know, he's just an asshole, man. You know? Go ahead, man.
Get there where I fit in.
These Edomites were dumb. Because first of all,
they still are dumb.
Y'all used to call us crackers. We're going to crack you upside your head.
No, we call them crackers.
Oh.
No.
But that's through the spirit, though. That's what you on point.
Yeah, he is on point, though. You know?
It wasn't just about calling them crackers because they was white. We call them crackers because we going to beat them like they beat us. We going to crack their goddamn heads.
That's right.
He's on point with that.
Yeah, he was on point. Yeah. I forgot.
Proverbs 1:22. Yeah. Bring this out again. This is Proverbs 1:22. How long ye simple ones will ye love simplicity?
Right. So how long will these stupid niggas love simplicity, man? You know? Sir, are you a Christian, sir? Do you go to church? What church you go to? A Baptist church? Do you know where the Baptist church come from? Who set that up? Do you know who set up the Baptist church? So you're going to a church that you don't know who set it up? Well, let me help you. The Roman Catholics set up the Baptist church. That had nothing to do with John the Baptist.
Yeah, if I can say this.
Go ahead.
The Pope. Believe that the Pope is a holy man.
Every time. I don't know anything about that.
The Baptist church, the Catholic church all run together. You know what I'm saying? So in the Baptist belief, they they think that he's a man that's sent from the Most High.
I don't pay no attention.
So,
Hey, well, we're going to think, right? One of the reasons why you probably go to church is because your mother might force you as a child to go to church, right? Yeah, the same with all of us. Then you in the church, probably a little child sleeping and stuff in the class. You know what I'm saying? Well, this is the church right here. You know what I'm saying? We're a church means to call out. Tell our people that we the chosen people. That the Bible is actually our book. They sit up there and say that Gentiles can make it. Right? You have a scripture?
oh yeah, he did. Read it.
It's Hosea 4:6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
I got it out. Oh, well, yeah, see, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. It ain't because the knowledge isn't out there for our people to get. It's just that people don't want to get it. You know what I'm saying? We got smartphones, but people don't want to use the smartphones. They rather go on social media.
Show us on the code. You don't have to show life insurance.
Well, not even life insurance. You know, that's all a scam. Insurance, all that stuff is a scam. This is the real insurance. You know, this is the assurance. So we assure you, the Bible does it, the church, you know, they don't really teach you that wrong Lord gonna come back. Save the people. Everybody already saved, but you might believe that you're saved already. But hey, can you keep on that? That's a part of the lack of knowledge too. The fact that people think that they already saved. You know, when it's like, what are you saved from? You know, we're being saved from our enemy, from the destruction, the thermonuclear missiles that's going to destroy, come to destroy America, and turn America into a lick of fire during World War III.
And kill you Edomites.
Yeah,
You devils, man.
They got faith for what they did. This Bible. You ever seen the movie Birth of a Nation?
Turn around.
That's a good movie. I suggest you check that out.
But do you believe that they should pay them for what they did to your people? Your ancestors, do you believe, you know, for slavery?
What about
That's right here. Remember? Yeah, it's so-called white man, but your church pastor is not teaching this. Can somebody get Jeremiah 23? I don't mean to jump in.
No, you good.
I'm kind of letting the brothers handle it, you know.
Church never teach you how in the Titanic you see none of us in there, but you see all Edomites. All of us are down there working.
Yeah, when you look at the history of the names that they called us, y'all was colored, Negro, African, it always changed. Black, spooks.
And now they gonna call us Ham? Why do you call us Hamites when we came slave ship? Now they want to say you're Hamite Gentiles. Well, yeah, well before we were Negroes and blacks, monkeys.
But they'll never tell us that we the chosen people, that the Bible is our food. Once our people wake up and we realize who we are, that's when we come kind of let y'all. Our power is won't stop. You know, that's our foundation. That's our calm through the storm that won't, get us through these times that we're going through right now. Because we in hell right now. This is hell that we living in right now.
That's right.
You know? You look at Baltimore. They say that Baltimore is the most dangerous city. You know what I'm saying? You look at the fact that our people killing each other. So how are you saved? You walking down the street, you go to Lexington Market and another nigga looking at you like, man, you want some, what you got? I got a bottle, you want some pills, probably trying to rob you. So what do we gotta be saved from? We don't only gotta be saved from the white man, we also gotta be saved from our own people. You gotta be saved from that church that's destroying you.
Right.
You gotta be saved from yourself.
Speaking of the church, I'm gonna bring this scripture out the brother told me before. This is Jeremiah 23:1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture. saith the Lord.
That is your church pastors, man. That is definitely your church pastors. Repeat that.
Yeah, I was going to say,
This is Jeremiah.
Yeah, you got to read it again. Yeah, man. You know, get the earful, man.
That's right.
The Bible we read is the Holy Bible, King James Version. I'm going to bring it out. It's Jeremiah 23:1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pastures, saith the Lord.
Yeah, man. So all your pastors, all your preachers in that church, man. All they doing is destroying you. All they doing is destroying you even further because they may read a few little scriptures here and there, but they don't go into straight detail about it. Like they don't pull out they don't go in the book of Revelation. They don't pull out prophecy.
I noticed that. A lot of preachers do not preach out of Revelation. Unless it's something minute. You understand?
Yeah. Meanwhile, when the church is on each corner, you got the drugs, all kind of sickness going on. How people are destroyed. And you know, the preachers are not true. Do you know what the word preacher means? You probably don't, but I'm just asking because you might. You know what the word preacher means? The word preacher means to what? To prophesy, to be a prophet, to teach, to be an overseer, right? Now the prophecy means, prophecy means to say before. So they're supposed to tell you what's coming. But none of the preachers are telling you what's coming. They're just telling you, they drink that little shot glass in the communion of the grape juice, and they break off the little breadcrumbs, and then send you on your way after they pass around that golden collection plate.
But majority of the pastors, they trying to keep you comfortable in this hell. They're not telling you that you're going to be destroyed if you ain't following the law, statute, and commandments, man.
I'm not going to say all preachers.
I said majority.
Yeah, some preachers
some do.
Some don't.
Some preachers do what?
Some teach you some truth. Not the whole truth, right? That's why I said.
Well, the scripture says a little leaven the whole lump. If they ain't teach you the whole truth, they ain't righteous.
In the scripture he brought out, it says, "Woe to those pastors." That means destruction to them because they scattering the sheep.
This is Micah 3:11. The heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire.
They teach for hire. Go ahead.
And the prophets thereof divide for money.
They divide for money. Okay? They about making that dollar. That's why they come out in their big ass Cadillac and they make, this thing ain't supposed to be all about the money. It's an event. And you do supposed to help the brotherhood out, but it's not all about the money. Okay? If you get Isaiah 55:1 on that as well, because they using the money for their own luxury needs. I mean, luxury. Well, they'll throw a drive for the children to get coats for school and some shit like that. But that's it.
Most of that, out of all that money they get, they can get a whole lot more than that.
What's that in Haggai, the first chapter? We can get that again too. But go ahead,
this is Isaiah 55:1. Ho, everyone that thirsteth.
Ho means listen. Go ahead.
Come ye to the waters, and he that hath no money, come ye buy and eat.
Right. So we're
Romans 16:18.
Basically
Romans 16:18.
The real I can't think of the word I'm looking for.
Read it again out.
Yeah.
This is Isaiah 55:1. Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters, and he have no money, come ye buy and eat.
Yeah, the waters is this truth. We as you see, we don't pass out no collection plates asking for people's money, man. That ain't what we out here doing. That ain't what we out here for. We out here to reach the elect, man.
Let me ask you a question. Do the pastor
16:18.
Well, we know the pastors ain't teach you this, but are they causing division amongst people and nations, or are they saying that everybody that
Get John 3:16. I want to show you something. Okay? You already know something. Get John 3:16. The pastor read you this scripture, right? Let's read that. St. John, 3rd chapter, 16th verse. This is a chapter that everybody reads in church. I was read this 100 times. I went home.
God so loved the world.
Hey, see? Well, read it. Read it.
John 3:16.
Still spiritual.
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believe in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Now jump to Acts 2:21 real quick. He said, God so loved the world that whosoever, right? That's why the church pastors don't want to deal with us, because when you read Isaiah 28 and 11, or the 20th chapter, it says precept upon precept. 28:9, right?
What is it?
Isaiah 28:9. We'll show you that in a second. Go ahead.
All right, this is Acts 2:21. And it shall come to pass that whoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved.
What? Whosoever call the name of the Lord shall be saved? Keep going.
Ye men of Israel.
Ye men of Israel, go ahead.
Hear these words.
Good. Now, so John 3:16, God so loved the world, right? Go to John 17:9, Doctor. Let's see what John 17:9 says. Because people think that we come out here, if we just holding the Bible, we don't know speaking words. You know, it's easy to put that big ass cross up and a fake Jesus hanging on there and then preach to everybody. We have thousands of people. But the reason why people stay away from us is because this is truth. Go ahead, Doc.
All right, this is John 17:9.
This is what it says.
And this is in the red letter, so this is what the world so ignorantly calls Jesus.
Yeah.
This is his words.
Yeah.
I pray for them. I pray not for the world.
Hey,
I pray for them.
What?
I pray not for the world.
Shout y'all. Did you see that jump he had?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Come on, man. It's like
he jumped like what? Like, the preacher never read that one. Go ahead.
Same thing too. Some people like, what the hell?
He contradicted himself.
Yeah, well, the Bible's not contradictory.
It said twice, God so loved the world.
Right.
right.
Now it's saying he didn't.
You know, the Lord is he's perfect, man. So whatever he has in that book,
it must be a reason why he said that.
Right, because Salaki, my bad.
The world has different meanings.
Right.
This is the world he talking about right here. Yep. That's the world he talking about right
Well, you
there.
know what? Let's show you some proof. Let somebody look up the word world. If brother, you want to do that? You can look up the word world.
Yeah, Con.
To the Lord.
And also, my bad. I was gonna say it also gave you confirmation on that whosoever was talking about from John 3:16 to Acts 2:21.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the word. I'm gonna get the definition.
Get the definition of the word world. The Bible's not contradictory.
No.
It's just the fact that it's written in English and it comes from the Hebrew. Okay.
We got niggas.
But so many people have tampered with that book.
No, and you know what? They have tampered with it. That's why they got all these variations of it.
Trying to put it in their own words.
But we got the mystery. What's that in Matthew 13?
Con.
If you could go to John, if you're putting in John right now, go to John 15 and 18. And then he's going to read you the definition that's going to break it all down. Okay?
All right. This is John 15 and 18.
Hear what this say about the world again.
And
Go
again,
ahead.
this is in a red letter.
Yep.
So this is what the world so ignorantly calls Jesus. This is his words.
Yep.
John 15 and 18. If the world hates you,
the world again.
If the world hates you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you.
So what world is he talking about? Now we're talking about another world.
It's brother. Go ahead. No, I was saying it's crazy.
And that's another world. But first the world, well, get the definition. Read the definition.
This is the definition for the word world.
3:17.
John 3.
This is 15 and 18.
That goes from John 3:16. John 17:9.
Now, this is the definition of the word world, which is cosmos in the Greek, and it means an apt and harmonious arrangement or constitution, order, government. An ornament, decoration, adornment, arrangement of the stars, the heavenly hosts, as the ornaments of heaven. The ungodly multitude, the whole mass of men alienated from God and therefore hostile to the cause of Hamashiach.
That's it. That's one of the definitions that he was talking about.
John 3:16.
Now, read that last part you just read. The ungodliness.
The ungodly multitude.
The ungodly multitude. Go to John 15 and 18 again. We will see what that world is talking about.
This is John 15 and 18. If the world hates you.
The world, now we're talking about the world of people, ungodly people who hate you. You heard of wide world of sports? You had a world of the League of Nations.
Sports world.
The sports world. The world is only really a separate entity. That's all it is. And then you got the global world. The world, the earth itself.
Right. And the Greek word for that is oikoumene.
Yep.
The word oikoumene, the Greek word, like I gave you the Greek word cosmos for John 3:16. Now, if it was talking about the whole world, the word oikoumene would have been used.
Yeah.
And that means the entire inhabitants of the world.
Yep. So you have worlds. In the English language, they teach you in school, okay, there, okay, then you have there, and then you have there, okay? Those are called homophones. Now, when the Greek translators, the Pope and them, and the Greek and the Roman Catholics got a hold of the scripture, naturally, a lot of stuff was translated to Latin, like Gentile. You'll see the word say, "Go to the Gentiles, go preach to the Gentiles." Paul was talking to Israelites. Gentiles just come from the word the gen, which means family, it meant nation, okay?
Dictionary.
And Gentiles in the Latin just meant foreigners. It just meant a foreign people who were estranged from their heritage, right? So you got to understand the words. Now let's get Isaiah 28 and 11. Was it 9? Did you want it out?
Oh yeah,
28, 9. We'll show you how the Bible goes.
You know, the preachers don't understand how the Bible works. You know, I'm talking about the preachers in the church. They don't understand how the Bible works. That's why they read certain things and they break it down to you completely wrong. You know, all they'll do is just bring out the same scriptures, you know, scriptures just to make you feel good. You know, but they won't break it down to, you know, to see what it means. You know, because they don't, like I said, they don't understand how the Bible works.
Bring it out 28 and 9. I'm gonna bring that out now. This is Isaiah 28 and 9. Whom shall he teach knowledge? And whom shall he make to understand doctrine?
Yeah.
Them that are weaned from the milk and drawn from the breast.
Yeah.
That's it on that.
Keep going this morning.
All right. For precept must be upon precept.
Yeah, precept must be upon precept, man. Go ahead.
Precept upon precept. Line upon line.
Right.
Line upon line. Here a little and there a little.
So basically, what that's talking about, you might have something like what just happened. You might have something. I'm just making an example. You might have something in the Old Testament, and then you go to the New Testament. Oh, no, you might have something in the New Testament. Yeah, same thing. And you go back to the Old Testament, it says the same thing. That's what that's talking about, though. You know, or what just happened. Different meanings. Like the scripture saying the same thing, but it means differently. It means something different. You know, different definitions. You know.
Or it might be saying different things, but mean the same.
Or different things mean the same thing. Yeah, like for example, Revelation 2 and 9 says the Jews. I'm talking about the Jews, but of the synagogue of Satan.
Right.
But then Revelation 3 and 9 says the same thing. You know, so
That's a precept.
Yeah, that's a precept. Yeah.
Speaking of a precept, I got a precept. This is Isaiah 30 and 10.
I was just getting ready to call that. That's the spirit.
Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto unto us right things, speaking to us smooth things, prophesies deceits.
Yeah. So let me ask you a question, sir. Do you have like an addiction, like a form of a drug addiction? I mean, it's a sickness. That, like you got like methadone and all that stuff. You know that stuff. That's in the scriptures. You know, when you read the book of Deuteronomy 28, the Lord said He'll put these plagues on you. Can your brother get that? Deuteronomy 28, start at 15. Because we see your continence. I mean, but you know, who knows, man? You might come out of that. You know. That's another thing. Because Jake tried to escape the hell, man.
I'm on the program.
Okay.
You know, and I'm not ruining myself off, but that's what I'm doing. The process of coming off. I don't want to just come off and then go through the sicknesses and all that. So I'm just basically ruining myself.
This is the medicine right here.
Yeah, I'm down with it.
Proverbs 3 and 5.
I'm down with it.
Right, so you had something else?
Yeah, I picked that Deuteronomy for you.
Yeah, hold that. Get Proverbs 3 and 5. I mean, leave that shit out. Because your church preacher's not going to tell you why you're going through the things you're going through, why you're going through the hell you're going through, why we in this situation we're in now. They don't go into Deuteronomy 28. The whole Deuteronomy 28 chapter goes into our curses, but the church. The church pastor won't teach that.
This is what
you have to do.
Yeah,
okay, go ahead.
Called the scripture. This is Proverbs 3 and 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lead not into thine Salakia. Got it.
Right. So you
understand
that. So in order to trust in the Lord is really having faith. Right. But the churches will tell you to have faith in the Lord. They'll sing and they dance. But man, look, it goes deeper than that. Right. You got your apocrypha?
I do.
If you could get Sirach 3 and 1. They don't even go into the apocrypha, man. I'm letting you, brother. You know, y'all brothers go ahead.
I haven't even had that scripture. You just said, what was it?
Sirach. This is Ecclesiastes, which is here, but this is the other part of it. That the Roman Catholics took out of the church. The ones that set up the Baptist religion, they took that out of there.
Is it 3 and 1?
I think it's 3 and 1. Is it 3 and 1? What it say? My son, your son.
Hear me, your father will show you.
Try 2 and 1. You know that one.
Yeah. That's it.
Okay, go on.
This is Sirach 2 and 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord.
Here it is. If thou come to serve the Lord. Go ahead.
Prepare thy soul for temptation.
Yeah, man. So you're going to go through hell if you come to serve the Lord. Period. We all did.
Yeah.
You know, you might be on one side of the coin, brothers on the other side was selling that shit, man. You know? Right. But we understand it's who? The so-called white man. That's right. In the spirit. He the one set us up, okay? He the one putting them drugs in our community, man. You know, we don't fly those goddamn those ships. I mean, those planes and those ships that bring that crap in here, man.
Right.
But somehow it gets into all our communities and destroy us, man. Somehow we don't have no gunsmiths, but somehow the guns get in our community by these so-called white devils. And it's destroying our people, man.
Yeah, you remember back in the day.
Somewhere the slave sign.
Yeah, you remember back in the day, right?
That's being John Malkovich.
Yeah, you remember that, man. What happened, man? You remember that. You know, you look like you was a part of that, man.
We'll bring this every over to Afghanistan.
Hey, the Lord always sends an example, by the way.
That's right.
He always sends an example. You know, for the person that may be sincere and stuff, he always sends an example. And sometimes Satan can either mess with you. You know, if it's for you, it's for you.
Satan is not spelled S-A-T-A, and that's it.
See, Esau don't even know how to fucking spell it.
The word Satan really is Shaitan.
Right.
Okay?
But, you know, hey,
This is the downfall of this so-called white man for doing everything that he did. Hey, get Deuteronomy 30:7. This is beautiful because this guy has an addiction. But look at Esau, it's happening to him.
Can I bring this out real quick?
Yes,
This is Matthew 13:19. When anyone heareth the word of the kingdom and understandeth it not, then cometh the wicked one and catcheth away that which was sown in his heart.
Right. What was sown in your heart is what was brought unto you, and then here come Esau. Right? But read Deuteronomy 37. Real quick for this devil.
John Malkovich.
Yeah, read the scriptures.
This Deuteronomy 30:7. And the Lord thy God will put these curses upon thy enemies.
That's right. That's what's happening to Esau. Now he all bugged the hell out. You know what I'm saying? Esau bugged the hell out, man.
The fucking devil don't even know his own lineage and heritage or history. But how the hell are you gonna tell you who you are? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, that's what the devil does, though. You know?
Let me bring the rest of this out. And on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
Repeat that out. Yeah.
Bring it all out.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna shut that. It's a lot. This is Deuteronomy 30:7. And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemies.
Right, we broke that down, you know. Prime example that just walked my. Go ahead. No, I broke it down already.
Oh, what?
Yeah, prime example. You know, like I said, that devil that just came by.
He looked at like what was his name on Black Panther? They called
Claw.
That Edomite, that old Edomite.
The one that's
agent.
I know what you're talking about.
Agent.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead, man, and you know, get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? Go lay down, get yourself together, and meditate on it and pray to the Lord, man. Then Yahweh Shah.
Yeah, but you got the milk today. You got the milk today.
Yeah.
You wrote it down.
Yeah.
Go ahead and review it.
That's it right there.
We'll be here next week.
Oh, yeah, I remember him.
John Malkovich.
Thank y'all, man. Y'all be blessed.
All right.
Take it easy.
All
right. And continuing on.
Go ahead.
And on them that hate thee, which persecute thee.
Yeah. So, repeat that one more time.
All right. This is Deuteronomy 30:7. And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemies.
Yep.
And on them that hate thee, which persecute thee.
Right. So that's what's happening, man. Like I said, he was that Edomite looked like one of the people that did that to our people, man. Talk about the slavery. He looked like one of them. You know, the fucking Edomites, man. You proud ass, effeminate ass Edomites.
Right.
So-called white people going into slavery, man. That's right. Hey, he remember back in the day too, man. Yeah. Hey, he remember back in the day too, man. What's up with that, man?
Phil Donahue, come talk to us for a minute.
Come on, Donahue. Come on. I remember that's old school, Phil. That great silver hair. Let's talk about it. You know that's bullshit.
Yeah, but let's talk about this. Let's talk about that wicked shit y'all did to our people.
Yeah,
let's talk about that.
Yeah, man. All like that fucking whatever the hell he was, man. I'm talking about that whatever Jew he was. I don't really, you know. He wasn't even a fake Jew. Yeah, but he said, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he talked about, it wasn't me though. It wasn't me though. Now everybody's saying it wasn't me, but it don't matter. I was about to say, even if it wasn't, but it's for camera edification. Nigga laid out. But for camera edification, even if it wasn't, you specifically, I'm talking about Edomites, even if it wasn't you specifically, Isaiah 14:21 talks about that there. Prepared slot. Can you get that?
Isaiah
14:21, yeah. You know, it talks about that. Because, like you always say, you pull out the example for as far as Freddy Krueger, where he went after the what do you do? He went after the parents, right?
Yep.
He went after the parents. That's the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah. He didn't go after the children. He went after the parents, man. So that's the same thing.
No, he went at the children.
Oh, yeah, it's Salaki. He went at the children. Yeah, Salaki. Salaki. Yeah. I get mixed up, Salaki.
Yeah, he go into them children.
Yeah, so
make sure there's no more of them.
Yeah, so
kill them all.
That's what's going to happen. No, you good. No, so that's what's going to happen now, man. When the Lord come back, you know, cause like I said, you're gonna have to pay for what your ancestors did. You know, all of like prime example, like all of us wasn't going off, and when we went back to Egypt, going against the Lord and stuff like that. That wasn't all of us. You know, that was, but all of us are being punished.
Right. But that proves Esau knows some truth according to the Bible, man.
Right.
But put the phrase, I didn't know if y'all jumped to something else.
No, we still in the same
go
thing.
into that, man.
Just like now, I mean, probably in them days it was 2/3. 2/3 of them going on.
Yep.
Just like now.
Yeah.
Nothing new under the sun.
I got a precept for Isaiah 14:21 because everybody talking about
I ain't bring it out yet. I ain't bring it out.
Oh, you didn't bring it out? Go ahead.
Yeah.
I thought you fired that out already.
No.
Okay.
It's Isaiah 14:21. Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers.
Yeah. So that's what I just said that, man. You know, Esau is going to pay for. I'm talking about the Edomites here. They going to pay for what their ancestors did. I'm talking about even the ones that didn't do it. Like I said, all of us didn't go off, but we still here. We all still being punished. The Lord ain't say, well, he didn't do that, he didn't do this, he didn't do that. He did. He punished all of us.
Guilty by association.
It's just like what you do, you know, or any other parent do, you know. Well, let's say the child did something wrong, right? But then he blames it on the other one, his brother or his sister. But then the parents say, well, you know what? I don't care who the fuck they y'all, all y'all, you know?
Yeah, because hey, they are their children in the reincarnation. I got a precept to Isaiah 14:21 too.
It was a little bit more than
that's pretty much to the point. Keep reading. Go ahead. Keep reading. The brother in the spirit, I gotta let the brother bring it out, man. Go ahead.
That they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
Yeah.
Don't fill it, you know, they gonna fill this place up and they populate this world. Young people again, man. To set up their bullshit or further their bullshit. You know,
that's right. Hold on, let me bring this precept out.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we in the spirit, that devil came up here and he kind of riled us up a little bit. I'm gonna bring out Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression make a wise man mad, and the gift destroyeth the heart. You know.
Yeah. You know, we've been oppressed all this time by you so-called white people, which are the Edomites of the Bible.
Right.
People walk around proudly, smuggle up. You know, you can throw on your biker shirts. And you can go have a nice time in downtown Baltimore, right? But hey, the minute the Lord will bring you your judgment because your pastors in these churches not doing it. You know, you being filled up with a bunch of lies and feel-good music, nice pork chop in the basement, man. But your pastors are damn liars, man. And we're gonna bring out the uncomfortable truth.
That's right.
You know, the truth makes you uncomfortable.
That's right.
Okay, get on.
Let me make this one point. Yeah, you should be living it up right now because this is your kingdom. But it's going to end real short. So live it up.
You know, you just gotta show the example of that. Edomite in a bad case. You know, 2-time losers. I sent a brother a video last night in South Africa where they got these people. The curses are turning upon them, man. They down there living in poverty and so-called Africans taking back over, man.
Right.
Not our people because we're not Africans, but it just shows you. Yeah, some of our people in South Africa. But for the most part, when that apartheid was going on with Nelson Mandela, a lot of them was our people being oppressed, man. You know, because the so-called
Morocco and all that.
Morocco.
Morocco's a lot of the Moroccans is our people, man.
Yeah. A lot of them are Ephraimites. Isaiah 47.
Yeah, I know one. I do work for him. I did a job for him, and he looks straight Ephraim. You know? Let me get a scripture real quick on. I'm just precepting it. For the so-called white man, just because he hadn't get paid back yet, okay?
This is Ecclesiastes 8:11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set to them to do evil.
Right. Because, you know, the Lord ain't judging these Edomites in a speedy process, you know. And back in the, while we still in biblical times, back then, the Lord will execute his judgment like right then and there. But right now, he's prolonging, you know, building up a case on these people, building up a case on our people, because he's going to be justified in whatever he do anyway. Because all the works of the Lord is righteous. Right. You know?
Yeah, that scripture when it says Ecclesiastes 77, make a wise man mad. When you look up the word mad, that really means wise. We become sharper. You know, so the more angry you get in the society, the sharper, the more pressure you get, the more sharper you become.
That's right. You know, it ain't mad in the sense of when you see a dog that goes mad, he is full of rage and ready to attack. You know, the Lord has got that choke chain on us like not yet. You know, making us wiser. You know, oppressing us a little bit more. You know, beating us. You know, people getting us in a more spiritual mode, man. Until it's going to get physical. It's going to get carnal soon, man. You know, but right now it's a spiritual thing. You got it, man.
This is Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There's no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
That's right, you know. You want to turn the heat up on some of you Chaldeans right now. You know, it's another code word for you Edomites.
That's right.
You know, we said, you know, the guy was a little messed up on them drugs, but here come an example of the devil coming up to disrupt somebody, possibly getting some fruit, man. So getting fed, getting some of that water, man. But, you know, the Lord want to send his examples, no matter what, man. That's right.
For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
You know, and that's America, man. For a long time, it was considered, you know, the heyday of America, man. The good old days, man. But Esau, you know, they thought when Donald Trump came into office, it's going to be the return of that. You know, back to the Gordie Howe days and the Leave It to Beaver days, man. You know, pies on the windowsill cooling off.
Yeah.
You remember that?
That's
you know?
old. That's
the
old.
tea in the window sun.
Tea in the window sun tea, sun brew tea. You know,
Brady Bunch.
The Brady Bunch. And those days are over, man. It's pretty much great be the days of that movie Bushwick and the movie The Road, man. All out chaos in these cities.
Right. It's like we smell oil and gasoline. It's going to be the smell of death. That's right. Going to be coming soon to this place, man.
You know, roughly paraphrasing, you know, they said the carcass is going to bring up a stench, man. You know, right now, you know, you go in the hood, you know, a dog might get hit or a cat, and that carcass will lay there so damn near fossilized, man. But pretty sure that's going to be bodies. Are you people, man?
So it's going to be so many of them. It's going to be like nothing, man. It's going to be like walking over trash.
Yeah, the corner not going to come out that way. Nor will the police.
Bad habits. I got bad habits.
34 and 5.
All right, this is Isaiah 34 and 5.
You know what? He right. That's his word. He got Jake got bad habits, man. Jake got bad habits of following these goddamn trends that Esau set for us. They got something called the Tavistock Institute of Foreign Relations, where these group of Edomites and other nations, they get together and set the trends for Jake to follow. Then they pass it to the record companies. They pass it to the TV stations. They program our people, man. Yeah, he's right. He got bad habits, man. Walking around with his pants hanging with his ass out.
And smoke a fucking cigarette. Smoke something.
Yo, Jake just gotta be heard, man.
Yeah.
Jake wanna be heard, but don't wanna do shit. He ain't saying shit, but he wanna be heard.
And you know, Lord, usually the loudest ones are the most timid, man. It's them quiet ones you gotta watch out for, man. It don't fit to be all loud and boisterous all the time. And this is my possessions right here, my watch spot. You know, and this is what Edomites do, man. They go get trophy children. 9 times out of 10, they go get little black babies, and they raise them. Or they go out and get these gooks, man. That's the behavior of these Edomites, man. These so-called white people.
That's right.
You know,
look at the pervert. What his name? Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, come.
He went and got Moab and ended up. He was knocking them off. You know,
no, that was
Woody.
Yeah, he really was giving her a Woody Allen, man.
Yeah, don't trust nobody with the name Woody.
Yeah, you can't trust a Woody, man. He went out and raised that girl from a child and ended up being in a relationship with her, man.
But they get away with that shit.
Yeah.
But let her Jake do it.
You know?
Yeah.
Pedophiles in Hollywood, that's all they do, man.
Yep.
You know, Will Smith turned his son over to them rats, man.
His daughter too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Will Smith so fucked up. His kids don't know if they want. His son don't know if he want to be a boy or a girl. And his daughter don't know if she want to be a girl or a boy.
His son said when he turned 18, he's chopping his rod off.
Yeah, that's what he said. Well, he 18, so
yeah, he might have done it.
Chopped it off.
Now he walking around looking like a Ken doll down bottom.
With a skirt on, man.
Yeah. And then the daughter, you know, act like his father, man.
Yep. They have what you call reverse gender, you know, genderism.
Yep. The gender reversal. You got role reversals going on. You got the women taking the place of the man. Men walking around with baby carriers and stuff, man.
Women walking around with strap-ons.
Yeah.
All flavors and sizes.
Men walking around with their beards dyed pink and red and orange.
Yeah, crazy shit, man.
Crazy shit, man. Hey, but who's setting those trends, man? These Edomites.
Man, this place got to go, man.
It's got to, man.
Well, you have what you call monkey see, monkey do. So Jews run Hollywood, so a Jew might say, I want niggas to walk around with pink earrings. They'll set Kanye and all those little rappers up to do it, and then Jake will be walking around with pink earrings.
All right, but I'm going to bring these scriptures out. This Isaiah 34:5. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment.
That's right. The Lord's going to bring a sword, man, on Idumea. Through the heavens. You know, they're going to think they're going to battle the Lord in the skies with their Air Force. And they think their weapons going to be able to compete with the Lord. What's that saying? Your arms is too short to box with God, man. You know? No matter all the weapons you form each other, you're going to lose, man.
That's right. First of all, you lost from the beginning. You think you won, but you lost from the start.
Set up.
Yeah, it was over when it started.
The book was written.
Before it started.
Yeah, the book was written. It's
The
like
Lord,
you already have a book written. If it's already published, the book was already published. You know?
Yeah. We just living it out in real time.
Can I get that real quick?
Yeah, come
Yeah.
we just living it out in real time. Really, you know, technically, the elect is already in the heavens. They're just playing out in this dimension.
Right. Yep. Yeah, because the Lord already seen it happen, man. This is Psalm 68 and 11. I'll go to 11. It's a lot here, brothers. 68 and 11. The Lord gave the word. Great was the company of those that published it. So the book is already published.
That's right.
So to the Lord, remember, He's in another dimension. Day of the Lord is 1,000 years. So to the Lord, we're moving very, very slow.
Yep.
Very, very slow. Them slave ships that came and gone.
Yep.
You know, while we was in slavery.
You know, had prophets that spoke of seeing themselves in those prophecies.
Yep.
Man. You know, they showed you an example of that in that movie Interstellar.
Yeah.
You know, time in this dimension is slower than the dimension that we don't know of. Now we ain't really supposed to dive into that, but we got examples letting us know that that's what take place.
Well, look at the sun. The sun is still burning. They said like billions of years. The sun, since when have you ever lit a fire that lasted even 2 days without feet?
Yeah.
Right.
So if that sun has continued to burn, it really wasn't burning that long.
Right.
So us has been burning a long time. That's why the devil can never make it to the sun or the moon. Because by the time he get there, he'll turn to dust.
Right.
It'll take him thousands and thousands of years because that's spot in another dimension. Right. He would never make it. He would have to be able to enter dimensional travel. And that's sci-fi shit. But the devil ain't gonna be able to do that.
1,000 years is a day to the Most High.
Right.
1,000 years is a day.
Yeah. So that's why in North Pole, they got that CERN project where they spinning photon beams at a high speed opening dimension. Why? Because they're trying to get to the moon and other dimensions.
Right. Yeah, we talked about you, Esau. You know? We talking about you people.
Yeah, you. Yeah.
You know?
And they studying the CERN thing because they actually see the spiritual demons come from other dimensions.
Yeah.
So they trying to see ways that they can tap into it.
That's why they got movies like Ghostbusters and stuff like that. You know? Like they can actually trap a spirit, man.
Ghostbusters, Ghosts.
Yeah, come.
Show Stranger Things.
Stranger Things, come.
Get them trying to tap it. Esau don't understand what he getting into, man.
Yeah. See, that was a sign, man. Esau's curious. You know, that's why he riding by the car looking like, what's going on? In the video this brother did with the proud Edomites talking about the Black Panther movie, man. Yeah, man. Esau can tell that the tides are turning, man.
Yep. He's in fear.
I'm gonna bring the rest of this up, and I'll continue on. This is verse 6. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made with fat. It is made fat with fatness.
You know, that's that sword cutting through that flesh, man.
She's drowning. What do you think about it?
Devil. That's right.
Fuck out.
And on the flip side, the devil, not the devil, but our side is fattening up these heathens, man. He's getting ready for the men of the Lord, man. That's another sign that Esau or near his end, man. You know, real men is about to take charge in this place, man. There's no real men out here, man. The only real men is doing what we do right here. We didn't learn how to be real men until we came into this.
Right!
You think we could learn how to be a real man from Esau?
Hell no.
He's not even a man himself. This is what he say, he set up the basis of men.
And that day, though, our women ain't gonna come by looking at us all funny and shit, man.
Yeah.
They only doing that. Now, if you was, I'm just giving an example, Drake, faggot ass, or say Jay-Z,
Migos,
you know, somebody very popular, then the women will stop up. Oh, there goes such and such.
Right. The scripture say when a rich man speaketh, when a poor man speaketh, they say, who is this fellow? And they will help to overthrow him, man. But when a rich man speaketh, they stole his words to the clouds, man.
That's a good point you made when you said that about the Jay-Z or one of them was out here. They look at us in our garments, but just a couple years ago, Kanye West and Puffy was walking around with goddamn kilts on, and everybody wanted to do that. But we out here with our garments on, doing the Lord's work, something that really means something, and they looking at us like we crazy, man.
Yeah. But you know, that's more validation of the scriptures, man. We become respectful to these people.
That's right.
You know, we are respectful to them. And soon, you know, we're gonna be looked at as, we're gonna be revered as the Jay-Z's, man.
Oh, better.
The Kanye West is better, man. This right here, what they got right now, is nothing compared for what the Lord has prepared for us, man.
They thing is temporary.
Yeah.
Al's not gonna be temporary. It's gonna be forever after this.
Like the elites of the world, they don't even show themselves.
Right.
The richest people you don't see. They like laid back. They don't show that shit, man. They put other Edomite money on faces. But if you're a world leader, or owner of the world, why your face ain't on the money? Why Rockefeller face ain't on the money, man?
Hey, them elites, man, they not walking around with $100. They're not even spending money, man.
Nah.
Oh, they own it.
They own it.
They got wealth. That's real.
But they understand in this society, because they're not set up by Yahweh Shem Yahushua, they got to stay in the back.
Yep.
And not be seen so they won't be hunted and killed and shit, man.
With them, it's like the saying, like, you know, you walk into a restaurant and so-called wealthy person come in, you're like, no, sir, your money's no good.
Right. Just like they used to do in those mob movies or whatever.
Yeah.
Don't insult me, your money's no good.
Right.
Yeah, but since you just said something about death, I'm gonna bring this back out about the sword. This is Isaiah 34:6. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness. and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord hath sacrificed in Basra, and great slaughter in the land of Aldumia.
Yeah, we're in the land of Basra and Aldumia now, man. Some of the key words for places where Edomites dwelt. Edomites were in rulership, you know. You look around, you know, you can tell that there's another people that's in charge here. You see who are the working class, and you see who is the more so-called well-to-do people. And they damn sure ain't us, man. We the ones you see building these buildings, driving these buses, working on cars, man, doing all the grunt work, you know, while the others just live it up. They can walk around and drink their mocha lattes and have a good day, right?
Eat crunches.
Con.
See something you like?
Hey, this place is bugged up, man. This is bad. Look at this, man. This is a circus, man.
Babylon, great.
Right.
Great, yeah. Great circus.
All right. This is Malachi 1 and 4, where as Edom said, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places.
Hey, but get it right. There will be no resurgence of the Edomites.
On the left, Mark.
You know?
You know, you white women gonna be concubines.
Midwinter. Hey, and it's coming out of the Bible. We're not making this up. It's written, man.
They don't care if it's coming out of the Bible. They just want to be concubines.
Yeah, right. They worry about what's coming out of the pants.
Yeah, that's all they worried about. They're worried about the major too.
Right. The rod of correction.
The rod of iron.
Right.
Yeah, God.
Said the Lord. Black ain't in the Bible. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. And we can prove it.
Said the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down.
Yeah, you know, Esau building up everywhere, man. You know, he's fixing the roadways, you know, he's building new businesses and towers and stuff, man. But the Lord's gonna tear all this stuff down, man.
Didn't he just come in through the winds yesterday?
Yeah.
Didn't he just knock out gas and electric?
He brought
knock down trees, all that.
What was it? It was a nor'easter windstorm. Hey, man, it's, you know, the scriptures say you're not gonna be able to tell the season. It may come off as strange to y'all, but man, we see the signs, you know. We understand the work that the Lord is doing right now.
Yeah, but that's crazy. Cause our power cut off like twice yesterday. Right back on. No, that's Galveston.
So here, this is how far behind you can tell Esau's system is. He's still building electric lines above ground, knowing that the wind can take it out at any time, man. But he's so far.
No, I just want to say a quick point. Yesterday, while I was working out, I had to work in the wind yesterday, and everybody I talked to saying that trees was knocked down in front of their doorstep. But I found it spiritual how it didn't come on our doorstep.
Hey, look, right? As soon as you walk out my door and look at my neighbor, 2 trees down in front of their house.
That's your how about it?
Come.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's through the spirit that, like this windstorm is the spirit, because the Passover just came in on Thursday, and Thursday night until Friday, that's when them strong winds came, man. The water Yahweh sing y'all child.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
You know, the Lord is setting up this grand entrance, man. You know, it's like the drum roll before the star comes out. Yeah. You know. Yep. Right. You're gonna have more and more natural. It's about to get hot. You know what happens when it get hot over the West Coast? The fire's gonna kick back in, man. But right. See, you know, we over here in the East Coast been a little blessed, so to speak, man. Because nothing really happened here. You know, last year he did what he did down in the Caribbean islands. He did what he did to Puerto Rico, to Jamaica, and all them other little
Brazil, Venezuela.
Hey, he's going to make his way on the East Coast, man.
Right. And then, you know what?
You so-called Edomites, you devils, are right. Slavery, according to the Bible.
You know what? Everything that's happening, man, it's not bad as it's going to happen. So it's a prelude to the real thing, man.
Right.
People thinking it's major, but it's minor. It's going to be that much more destruction than what's happening now, man. It's going to be. You can't even measure how bad it's going to be, man. You can't even measure it. From earthquakes to tsunamis to forest fires, everything. You can't,
Flus.
Yeah, flu. You're right.
Was heavy this year.
Them plagues, man.
A time like this never been.
Like never been. Hey, but you know what? This is not a thing about just cursing out Esau, okay?
Right.
Me and this brother pretty much be in the spirit of you niggas all the time. But we getting on the real niggas, man. It's not just about cursing out Esau. We're going to bring it out the Bible and tell you people what your judgment is and who you are. There's a lot of people, they don't even relate themselves to the people in this chart. They just relate to being black or Chinese or Korean. We don't have this here. Yeah, we don't have the sign with the other nations out there. But there's 18 nations according to the Bible. And all of those nations should get their judgment, should be told who they are. Because when the Lord comes back, you want to know who you are. Right. And you want to know who the Lord's people is. And who the righteous power is behind. And right now, he's only behind his elect, man. You 2/3, man. The Lord is not with you. The powers of this world is with you. Esau, Edom, the devil, the spiritual demon, Satan, man.
So this message going out to Israel, man. The Lord gonna give it to you just like this, and I'm gonna break it down for you niggas so you can realize it. You gonna get down or you gonna lay down, man. You gonna get with these scriptures or you gonna be destroyed. And that's straight to the point, man. That's straight to the point. You gonna get with these scriptures or you gonna get that death, man. You gonna die that second death, man. You still want me bring that fellow guy back up?
No, you can you already put that up.
I ain't finished on it.
Yeah, you can finish it off. They get Hebrews 12:7.
Alright. I stopped it. Continuing on, and the people against whom the Lord had indignation forever.
You got indignation against you Edomites, and you other nations forever, man. It's a brief period of time he's gonna have indignation with his people. For right now, we just gotta take this whooping that he's putting on us, man. The scriptures say you gotta be found worthy to suffer for your Hamashiach's sake, man. So with a little bit of chastisement, man, that's showing you that he has love for you, man. He consider those who don't get stripes or any type of punishment as bastards, man. So you should consider yourself a son to the Lord, man. Because you're getting punished, man. And it's rightfully so,
All right, got the scripture. This is Hebrews 12:17. For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing.
That's speaking on Esau, man, Jacob and Esau. Esau was supposed to receive the blessing. He's supposed to have our blessing, but it was already ordained for him to sell his birthright for undercooked meat, man. He didn't have patience, He didn't have patience to wait for it, So he got Yaquab, which goes into the meaning of our name, Jacob, which is actually Yaquab, He got supplanted for his blessing. Okay?
You niggas, you got that spirit of not having patience on you also, man. Y'all keep on setting up here like the millennial thing, when everybody was following the truth, and the apostles brought out that the world was going to end in 2000. Y'all lost y'all spirit when it ain't happening, man. Y'all lost patience, man, and you lost the faith.
Hey, Jake don't like to suffer long, man.
No.
Jake, like when it comes to cooking, a home-cooked meal or anything, he can't prepare a meal from scratch, man. He got to go out and get everything instant satisfaction, man.
That's right.
Stouffer's lean cuisine meals and stuff like that, man. A nigga woman will quickly go throw a piece in the oven, man. She ain't gonna take the time and cook something from scratch,
I got a little more, man. He was rejected, for he found no place of repentance.
Hey, there's no place for repentance for you Edomites and you other nations, because the laws was given to us.
Us meaning the Israelites.
And really, the laws was made for sinners, man. It wasn't really made for the elect. It's made the governors to show a way to live, man. But Esau is lawless. And Edomite is a lawless person.
That's right.
You know?
They think they're above the law now. That's a good point you brought out, man. The law don't apply to Esau. This law or the law of this kingdom, man.
Yeah.
They don't apply to them, man.
None of the laws apply to them, man. Everything was applied to us, man. Get a driver's license. They say it's a driving is not a privilege.
It's not a right.
It's not a right. It's a privilege, right? Or you got to get permission to leave this state. You got to get a passport to go to another country, man.
Hell, you got to pay a toll to go from state to state.
That's right.
You know, but it's a little bit more than that, brother. Though he sought it carefully with tears.
Yeah. What he say? That's leaving me, Father. You know, that's the mindset of an Edomite, man. Mm-hmm. He's a child. It's the mindset of these women too, man. They children. Mm-hmm. You know, you got to nurture and cater to them like a damn child, man.
Constantly.
They're not good at decision making. Same way with Esau, man. His decision making is terrible. You know.
This is Isaiah 59:8. Yeah, come on. Isaiah 59:8. The way of peace they know not.
They don't know no way of peace, man. You know, they show you that in back in the times when the Ku Klux Klan were hanging out people, man.
Hold up, before that. When they slaughtered the Native Americans, man.
Yeah,
when they made them treaties that they turned around and stabbed them in the back on, man. What about that?
See, Esau knows when we talking about them. That's why they ride by in their Wranglers and look and amaze me. Okay? Bring that out again one more time, man. Yeah, but that's spiritual. They let us know that we doing the right work, man. We doing the right thing.
All right. This is Isaiah 59:8. The way of peace they know not.
The way of peace they know not, man. They don't know how to live peacefully among people, man. Because they're not humans them damn selves, man.
That's right.
They're monkeys. They're an experiment. All their genes are recessive.
Continuing on.
Yeah. Hey, headlines. This place is about to be destroyed.
That's right.
He bust out.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
Continuing on. And there is no judgment in their goings. They have made them crooked paths. Whosoever go therein shall not know peace.
So if you walk in the ways of Esau, you're not going to know any type of peace, man. Why do you think the curse of Deuteronomy 28 on our people, man?
And this is the real news right here.
No.
How do you pronounce it? Eugene?
Uruguay.
Uruguay?
Uruguay, yeah.
Where's that? South Africa?
It's in South America.
South America?
12 tribes of Israel. Where are you from?
Do you have a copy of that?
Nah.
You got a phone?
I'm from New York City. I grew up raised as a prophet.
Okay.
What is the name of this religion called?
It's the Israelites. Israelites. Hebrew Israelites.
Israelites?
Yeah, Hebrew Israelites. Hey, if you from one of these nations on this side, it's 9 times out of 10 you're an Israelite. You're not. What are you? Where are you from? Like, okay, you're in New York. Okay.
Yeah, I was raised in the
Let me ask you a question. You say that like it's hard to believe that Jesus is a Negro. You find that hard to believe?
Kind of, sort of.
Why you say that?
I don't know. I think Jesus is white.
Why you think he's white?
Right there.
See, and that's the thing. We got. Oh, yeah. Oh, we good. All right. You can bring that out.
We'll go back on it. Was what?
Shit.
17. 1714, yeah.
1714, yeah.
Salagia for the minor technical difficulties. Goddamn Satan, we rebuke.
Even when home, you getting on Esau, man. You mess with your connection at home, man.
Yeah,
you know,
computer all the time.
Yep.
Yeah, this Exodus 17 and 14. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book and rehearse it. Rehearse it in the ears of Joshua.
You believe in the Bible? Okay. What do you believe in the Bible? Do you believe you're an Edomite going into slavery then? You know, you gotta try to.
What about you, Chuck Woo?
I'm gonna bring it back out again.
Hey, we're gonna have a track team for Edomites.
Yeah, he getting ready.
Yeah.
Boy, fetch my water.
Gallagher.
This Exodus 17 and 14. And the Lord Yahweh said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua. For I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven.
Hey, it's in there, like I just told the woman. That is in this book. Put away the remembrance of Amalek, the chief house of Esau. You know, the chief house of Esau. The Edomites, so-called white people. You know? They see they all got a problem when they see a group of so-called black men in a group together. You know, this couldn't happen years ago. You couldn't see a group of more than 2 black men standing together in America, right?
Oh, you can do that, but you had to be doing some commit some crimes over there. We out here condemning you niggas and you Edomites. We telling you that this place is gonna be destroyed and you gonna be enslaved. That's right.
You motherfucking
Trying to scramble and fight in the bottom barrel of these women that's out here, man. Hey, man, we gotta fight for Frigidaires, man. We gotta have Frigidaire box. You know, the men of the Lord gotta fight through the bottom of the barrel of these women, man. That's why I'm fucked up now. You know what I mean? We've been moving furniture all our lives, man. Hey, Salak, yeah. You know, you gotta have fun with it sometimes, man. Hey, y'all about Shimon Shah since by that example, man. You know?
Hey, the scripture says with stammering lips and another tongue. Stammering means fun, man.
That's right.
Making fun of sometimes, man.
That's right, man.
Sometimes we lose it, you know.
Even the Lord say he's gonna laugh at you at your calamity.
Man, that's Proverbs 1. Come on, Salaki, brother.
Yeah, come on, Salaki.
Bitch like she had a refrigerator on her front and shit.
That's right, man. And that's what most of the men of the Lord gotta, like, if we single men, you pretty much fighting and scrambling through the bottom of the barrel of these women, man.
You still gonna be bringing that
Maytag appliances, man. That's what I was talking. Yeah. Hey, bro, funny, man. Hey, come. Hey, what was that you was
We was on Exodus, I finished it out.
All right, come get that. You can bring out numbers 24 and 20, man. Hey, you Edomites going into slavery, man.
That's right.
I pray you one of these people on this board. And it's not a black or white thing, man. But some of our people are just like you. You know?
She's smiling.
She's smiling because she see power over here. Okay?
Right. Black guys.
You see your future rulers, man. Yeah, man.
All right, but I'm gonna bring this numbers out. It's Numbers 24 and 20. And when he looked on Amalek, he took up his parable and said to Amalek, was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever.
And you can see that these trailer park Israelites, Edomites that come by, they're not the chief house. These are the what they call Goyim, man. These the bottom feeders of the Edomites. The John Deere Edomites, man. You know what I mean?
John Deere.
John Deere's and Harley Davidson.
Continuing on, and he looked on the Kenites and took up his parable and said, "Strong is thy dwelling place, and thou puttest thy neck in a rock."
Y'all bring that out again. You see neck?
Yeah, nest a lot. Nest.
Yeah, because these are natural cave beasts, man. They dwell in the clefts of the rocks, you know. The real cavemen, man. Salakia, man. Bring that last part out again. How be shy? Kush. Hey, Kush. See, and they can relate when they hear certain words out of the terms out of the Bible. They can relate to it. Kush. Because these other nations of people know who they are, man. Yep. It's just our people that don't know, man. Our people only relate to black or Negro or African American, man. As soon as he said Kush, yes.
Yeah, Kush.
You know?
Niggas be sitting up there talking about they Egyptian. I'm
Wakandan. I'm Wakandan.
I'm Wakandan and shit.
Yeah. I'm Wakandan.
The Wakandians.
Yeah.
Yeah, only thing niggas know about Kush is that oil and shit.
And the weed.
Yeah.
And the weed. Oh, the Kush, the weed.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, the weed first. That's all Jake know about when you hear Kush.
Yep.
Hey, give me some of that Kush.
Right.
They labeling your ass as a Hamite. I mean, a fucking heathen, man.
That's right.
Or Jake want that ham and shit. The only ham he knows is that fucking that meat and shit, that pork.
That heavenly ham. That shit. What is called already sliced ham.
That's why people walking around looking like that, man.
Right. Yeah, that's why the refrigerator just walked by. Because all she can relate to is heavenly hams, man.
She stored about 3 of them up in.
We got rules and dietary laws so we won't end up.
Yeah.
You know, even Jake, you know, we all got sicknesses, man.
I mean,
we try our best.
A lot of brothers got some weight on them, but yeah, you ain't supposed to get like that, man. God damn, man. Especially when you 3'5" and shit, man.
Yeah, come.
You know?
Like the mission, man.
You don't fucking walk around with something, a fucking sack on the front. You know? But that's, you know, to be honest, it's funny, but that's our people too, man. Our people are destroyed. That's one of those plagues.
Yep.
You know, you know, men are one thing. You know, men get overweight or whatever, but women are considered so-called in this world the beauty.
Yeah.
So to be a woman, you're supposed to be trying to maintain yourself, man.
Right.
You ain't supposed to be blowing all out like that, like them big ass dykes with little tiny feet and shit, man.
Yeah.
You know? Can't even walk. Their legs rubbing together. You know?
Can't be walking around looking like a beast, man.
Yeah, like a fucking beast.
And that's what a lot of our women are, man. They beasts. They spirit is that of a beast, and it shows even in their stature, man, their body, man.
A lot of times they exercise.
Yeah,
all you gotta do is exercise.
And that's really for everybody.
Yeah.
Men too.
Right.
You know?
Men and women, man.
Right. You know, but the women is supposed to be in the society of so-called beautiful and wearing all that shit.
And delicate.
Right. But look at them, man. And if you're gonna be like that, at least have a good personality.
Right, because a lot of them big women, they personality stink, man.
Their personality fucked
It's
up.
terrible, man.
You know? Makes you more on the track. Right. You know?
Just like the food. You ever watch the food?
Yeah.
Oh, the view? Man, I can't stand that shit, man.
I can't stand that neither, man.
Them
women are proud, man.
Ain't that someone with Whoopi?
No, that's it is.
They all dykes sitting up there, man. Every last one of them are lesbian.
And they all sitting up there proud, man. Looking down upon, man. You know?
See it.
But you look at the other nations, man. They out here jogging, you know.
Yeah.
But they, you know, that's the spirit. They getting ready for the kingdom, man. Because they gonna be put into subjection, man. They gonna be put to work, you know. And Esau's military is not gonna be able. Esau's military is not gonna be able to save this place, man. You know. Look at Esau's military, man. Putin and his troops, they out training. They not walking around downtown, man.
They walking, man. Yeah, Isaiah 31 come to mind on that, and Joel 3rd chapter. Caesar Borgias! Caesar! Hey, there you go! Caesar, where the Caesar sign? Jesus. Hey, there you go!
Hey, Jesus came to save us.
in the flesh.
There you go. There you go.
Like he on the cross, man.
Yeah. Anything on the end. There you go.
Caesar.
Caesar.
Hey, let that be a curse for that devil, man.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
Well, you know what, man? Fucking devil. Fucking devil. People bugged out around here, man.
Bug the hell out, man.
We when the scripture says, war, I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. This is it, man. America itself, but this is it. You know? Okay, all right.
You right.
You're going to take them horns and shove it up your ass.
That's right.
You know?
You get that revelation.
Yeah, 11 and 8.
You want to do that?
No, go ahead.
Yeah, you can close on that. Revelation, man. Because ultimately, man, our women, they put on this pedestal in this place, and they really not getting put back in their place, man. Part of putting them back in their place is if they was getting it right at home, you know? That's a piece of the That's just a piece of the puzzle, right? Yeah, but I'm gonna bring the scripture out. This is Revelations 11 and 18. And the nations were angry, and the wrath is come in the time of the dead, that they shall be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets. The reward is coming to the servants, the prophets, and the judgment is coming upon you people. Like these ignorant niggas out here, man. We ain't for no black power, man. That's his bullshit. No black power. You know, you in the middle. I already did. You ain't said out loud. I ain't had to. But yeah, man, you got walk by scoffers, walk by with the black power. This ain't no black power movement over here, man. This is a truth movement. Okay? We ain't like Jamal Bryant trying to wake up the blacks in the Bible. We trying to wake up. But the thing is, not even to cut you off. He trying to draw more people to fill his seats, man. It's a marketing tool. Exactly, man. Our marketing tool is that you're going to get put to death, man. Hey, the Lord's going to put a lot of you niggas to death, man. What we offering through the Lord, that's the ultimate prize, man. That shit they offering, man, that's nothing, man. It's all temporal, like we said. You know, with that, goes a little bit more. Yeah. And to the saints and them that fear the name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth. And it shows that we fear the Lord because we out here doing his work, man. The fear was shown just this past Passover, man. That's a fearful thing, man, to miss that. You know?
Yeah, the scripture says the beginning of knowledge is fear of the Lord.
You got to show that you fear the Lord by partaking in his high holy days, man. You know? Especially when you know better. And not even just taking it. You got to believe and mean what you do, man. You can't just be just doing it to do it, man. You gotta believe in this, man. Right? You can't partake in it and eat unworthy. You know? You know, with that, you know, first and foremost, all honor and glory to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua. Double honor to the elders, apostles, great millstone, and sincere shalom to all Akim, our labor in truth, and sincerity and sound doctrine. Until next time, Salaki, and Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, by Shem HaRequah. So next time, you know, Lord willing, this is edified and shalom and death to America. Shalom, death to America. Waffle up a ball.